to Sunday Song. Baby, my hands on the wheel. I'm sitting at the light. I'm singer-songwriter Annie Duchenne. I'm so glad you're here. That was Running Red Lights. That's tonight's song for Sunday Song. I'm back in the Cowboy Room in Nashville. It's really a baby's room that we've converted to our little studio and our practice space here in Nashville, back from a visit in Ohio with my mom and dad. Come on in, everybody who's on chat, and let me know what you're up to. It is October 31st, Halloween. Last night was trick or treat. I know a lot of trick-or-treats didn't happen. We're having to adjust this year. I was really proud of some parents that I met yesterday and spoke with. They were at the neighbors and they were just going home to home, socially distancing, taking the kids to different houses, but they were like taking candy to the houses, and they probably picked up some candy, so I think it was good for the kids and still safe. We didn't have trick-or-treat in our neighborhood, and this neighborhood is crazy about Halloween, and so it was a big change, but we all decided that we were going to hunker down on the street because I'm not exaggerating when I tell you there are hundreds and hundreds of kids that come to this neighborhood on trick-or-treat, and we just didn't think that it was a good idea to say yes to that because it would be impossible to socially distance. So I mean, we could have sent candy down a PVC pipe to the kids and kept our distance, but crossing on the sidewalk, all of that rigmarole, no. So next year we're going to do trick-or-treat, and it's going to be awesome, and things are different this year. So as hard as that was, we did it. And so here we are. I salute my mom and dad, I have to tell you, because what they did, they have far less trick-or-treaters, so I think they could do it safely, the kids and their families. What my mom and dad did was they opened up the hatchback to their car and they laid out like awesome candy. I saw like Reese cups in there, and I'm not talking the fun size. There's nothing fun about it. Those tiny things, I eat them. But I'm just saying, when you're trick-or-treating and somebody gives you the full-size stuff, that's what my mom and dad did. They had 22 trick-or-treaters, and they just went to the back of the car. My mom and dad had a sign up. They waved to the kids. They had a sign that said, take one, and hopefully the kids did. I don't know if I would have when I was like 7. I think I would have just taken one. Yeah, I would have. But anyway, there was a kid who took more. You're out there. Tell me if you did that. Anyway, that's the deal with trick-or-treat this year. Let's have an all sip. Woo! My new koozies. I like cheap beer. This is not a beer. But I hope some of you are having beer, because that would be nice. Okay. Now, what did I want to tell you? Okay. I want to say that when I'm thinking about like the pandemic and how it is that there are so many people suffering. I talked to my friend Garrett at WAPS. He does the show Rock and Recovery. He said a lot of people have like fallen off their recovery, and some people aren't taking their meds, and it's a hard, challenging time. And then I started thinking about like, how am I getting through this? Number one, I am definitely in a privileged position where, I am able to generate some income, and I'm safe. I have enough to eat, like many of you. And so, that doesn't mean that you don't still have a difficult time with this pandemic, but it certainly means you are not having as difficult a time. I am not, as many people. I have a friend who lost her husband in this, and there are people that are hungry right now. So I'm just thinking about like, how is it that we can help ourselves to get through this? And I think one of the things is to look at it as an opportunity to do things a new way or do new things. And there's plenty to do. And so my sister shared this beautiful thing with me, and that is that she keeps bottled water in her car. And if she sees people that have signs up that they need help, she always has this in her car to give them, especially in the summer, and she gives out bottled water. And then the other thing, now that it's starting to get cold, is that you can keep these like hand warmers in your car, and you can pass these out to people if they are on the streets. And we keep these in our car for us, for our safety, you know, should we get stranded on one of our trips, but also to give to people. And you can do that. And I think that helping people, you know, it helps you. You can pack lunches. There's so many people that are doing things like that, you know, helping their brothers and sisters. The other big thing is to wear a mask. And you know what? I try not to get preachy, but I am sorry. Right now, I'm going to say not wearing a mask when you go out in public, not being a business owner that says you can't come in here or you can't sit outside without one of these on is like driving drunk and saying it's your right to drive drunk. It isn't. So, you know what? Put on a mask. I'm just over that right now. Like, put on a mask and protect each other. Okay. Now, I got to get back to a happy place. So the light at the end of the tunnel is like you can find new things to do. You can help your neighbors. And that's what I try to remember. And I got to tell you, it really does help. Tonight's song is Running Red Lights. I wrote this with my friend, Rebecca, here in Nashville. I love her. She's so sweet. I mean, you're not really going to meet a sweeter person than Rebecca. So we wrote this lyric at her house years ago. This is on the new record, Every Little Everything. I came home and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to put this to music now. And what I did was I had been playing a cover of Bruce Springsteen's I'm on Fire. And you know it. It's, you know, hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go away and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Cover that song. I remember being in a coffee shop in Johnson City, Tennessee, playing that song. Oh, it's fun to sing. And it's an awesome song. So when I was looking at the music, I had this sort of like feeling like Running Red Lights could be sort of like this. I think I slowed it down a little bit. And I kept kind of crawling on up the neck of the guitar like this for it. But you can see like the feel was kind of the same. Chord progression, and I kind of went with it, right? So here's how I started. Slow it down a little bit. That's how it all started, and let's just roll right into it. This is Running Red Lights. Rebecca, I love you. Baby, my hands on the wheel, I'm sitting at the light, shaking with frustration from waiting half my life. When the light turns yellow, good girl, slow down, I've been stopping myself, but tonight I wanna blow through this time. Talking of myself, drumming on the dash. Caution went out the window 5 seconds back. Now my engine's rev, foot's like lead, pedals to the metal, and I'm out of my head. Running drive drunk and don't run red lights. It's just a metaphor. The taste of your kiss, fire from your fingertips. I believed every word was love as they fell from your lips. Beads of sweat roll down my back. My heart starts to race when I think of all that. Running red lights to get to you. Mach 10 jumping in, driving right through, flying on the night. Running red lights, running red lights to get to you. Oh, I've been told, don't move too fast. I know the thrill and spark of your touch might not last, but I'd rather crash and burn than keep it in park. If you can't feel your blood rush, what good's your heart? Running red lights to get to you. Mach 10 jumping in, driving right through, flying on the night. Running red lights, running red lights to get to you. Red lights, running red lights. That's Running Red Lights, written by Andy DeShant and Rebecca Hosking. Woo! So that's a little bit about how we wrote that song, Running Red Lights. What else can I tell you? Oh, I know. I want to announce this week's winner of Wednesday's winner, my new online contest with video. The winner is getting this AED Fandana. Woo! Also available at andydeshant.com right now. They're awesome. I have one on. You can do all kinds of different looks with it. There's like a little graphic of how you can do it. I did not sit down to try to figure out all the different ways I could wear this, but I did do like a babushka look, which I can do for you now. Maybe. I don't know if it looks like I just got into Ellis Island, but you know, you can do that and hold your hair back. But there's all kinds of things that you can do. So this week's winner of this Fandana is the person who answered To Get to You. The question was, why am I running red lights in the song Running Red Lights? And Jackie Blanchong Molinero, you have won this Fandana. Jackie, I know you have one of these because you were a donor at my Indiegogo campaign. So if you'd rather have, you know, a USB drive, let me know. But you might want to send one of these to somebody because that's like you. So let me know, Jackie. You are the winner of Wednesday's winner. I'll be back to you on Wednesday with a new clue. We can all play. I'm giving out prizes. So if you'd like something mailed to you on Wednesdays at 12 noon Eastern, be on my Facebook page or my YouTube page, and you will find out what the question is, and you can answer it and win. I want to let you know that my record, Every Little Everything, releases this Friday, November 6th. You can get your pre-sale copy right now. If you don't have this best of CD and you'd like to hear both versions of Girls in Airplanes, the original version and the 2020 version, if you would like to hear two new songs, if you want to hear a classic that I re-recorded for the CD, then get your copy of this CD or this USB drive, which is awesome, on this little eco-friendly bamboo USB drive. is the entire record, as well as a greeting from me and my video change. So if you have a new car or you have a computer where you like to listen to music, you can plug it into your USB port there and you can hear the entire record. These things are awesome. They fit in your pocket. As I said, they're eco-friendly. So get your USB drive or your Annie Deschamps CD right now at AnnieDeschamps.com. It releases Friday. We're so proud of it and happy that it's finally out. Girls in Airplanes is going to be used at the National Wasp Museum. I just found out this week. We are talking about how we're going to use it, but it's going to be part of a traveling exhibition so that more girls and women can learn about the history, more men can learn about the history of these fabulous women, the WASP, the Women's Air Force Service pilots who flew planes during World War II. Their story is going to reach out even further than before. I'm telling you what, this song does have wings. I wrote it with them in my heart, and I think that's why it works. Thank you to Bruce Scher for sharing Girls in Airplanes with the Waspy Museum in Sweetwater, Texas, the National Waspy Museum, because now we're talking and this song is going to be heard and used by that museum. I'm super, super excited. Okay, I remind you to please stay safe. You are not alone. We are all connected. I like you. I love you. I'm so happy you were here. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm Annie Deschamps saying have a great rest of weekend and a great week. I'll see you next Sunday. Good night.
Baby, my hands on the wheel, I'm sitting at the light, shaking with frustration from waiting half my life. When the light turns yellow, good girl, slow down. I've been stopping myself, but tonight I wanna blow through this town. Talking to myself, drumming on the dash. Caution went out the window 5 seconds back. Now my engine's revved, foot's like lead, the pedals to the metal, and I'm out of my of your kiss, fire from your fingertips. I believe